sorry. I really wanted to get it all in one video, but I forgot to remove other videos, so I had run out of space. And sat here talking for like 15 minutes for no reason. It's not the first time that's happened, though. Okay, well, back to the mystery tea. Yeah, I want to go over its medicinal uses. This is actually really good for your liver and kidneys. I believe it from what I've learned, is it helps detoxify your liver and kidneys. Also improves their function. It also is good for your pancreas. If you have, it lowers your blood pressure. Now, I'm not sure if continued use will make that permanent, or that only occurs when the tea is in your system. But yeah, so it lowers your blood pressure. Oops. Fix that. Such a pain in the ass. Yeah, where was I? Oh, it also, I believe it makes you produce more digestive enzymes, which would definitely help with digestion, and I think maybe help with weight loss. I'm not 100% sure of that. Believe me, that's not why I'm skinny. I just have a crazy metabolism. What else? What else? Oh yeah, it's what it is. Yeah, where you can find it. You can find this right out in your yard. It's extremely common, and most people consider it to be a pest, or no good. So it's often wiped out with de-weed, weed killer, or stuff like that. Oh yeah, wait. I don't know if I mentioned, but it's also really high in potassium. Uh, yeah, this is dandelion leaves and root. Now, I when people hear that, especially people who have never tried it, but then they just think it's crazy. They don't want to drink that. But the problem with today is the stuff is how do you say it? It's just been, this is the kind of stuff that people. How do you say it? I don't know. It's been forgotten basically by modern times, but it's useful in so many ways. Just like everything out there, we are pretty much surrounded by a pharmacy at all times. You'd be 100% amazed at what you can find. You can find everything for just about every kind of illness, from cancer to varicose veins to heart problems to lung problems to kidney and liver problems, flu and cold, headaches, skin problems, just everything that you can need. You can basically find right out there in the woods, and I don't know. I don't know why the world's forgotten. Well, most of it anyway. So it's definitely, I think, something to a practice to look into, and I think this would be extremely useful. This knowledge in a survival situation. I think right there with fire making, because if you can look out there and know what everything is, and what's good for you and what can save you, I think that's just an amazing skill, because you could be walking past things that could have saved your life the entire time. or at least made it much easier on yourself. So definitely an awesome skill to have. But I would put my name on this stuff. Um, okay, so also what I wanted to say, what's important to know about this kind of stuff too. Usually when you make it, you don't want to store it in the fridge. You want to consume it within 24 hours. I think once it's, what I learned was when it's in this state, that it won't keep for very long. It won't keep for more than 24 hours, or it will at least lose some of its potency. So yeah, definitely consume it within 24 hours. Don't keep it in the fridge. Okay, right now I'm going to squeeze as much of these juices out of there as I can. Yeah, it's funny too, you know. I always thought dandelions were useless, just a useless pest. But now, and that was just around the yard. But now it's like a miracle tea. But now the yard is completely void of all dandelions. Not because they're a pest, but because they're, I found out they're so goddamn useful. Let's squeeze some of this stuff out. It should be hot. Yeah, that's hot. Okay, actually, even though I have it in a cup, I can't tell if the camera's like looking up that way and can't see anything that I'm doing. So, even though I think you've seen enough of my face, I feel more comfortable knowing that you can see what I'm doing. Okay, so I strained it out into this cup, but I actually prefer to put it back into the jar. That's where I add just a little bit of cinnamon. I prefer not to have too much sugar, but I like about a teaspoon and a half. Add some milk. And put the money where my mouth is. Now, Actually, I prefer. Well, I just wanted to show you guys that I'm not bullshitting. Um, but to be honest, I love the flavor. I love the taste. I loved it. Like I would sit there. I'd preferably like make it last and kind of sip it. But I just wanted to show you guys that this. I'm not messing. I'm not messing around or anything. Okay, so that's uh that's it on that. That's dandelion leaf and roots. Um, I recommend that you dry them out in a dark, cool, dry place for, I don't know. I let mine sit for 10 days or longer. Um, Toss them in the oven. Let them bake for a little bit at like 200 degrees, just for a couple of minutes, just to kill all the little organisms that may be on them. Because when you put them in a jar, they may start to mold, and you don't want that, especially if you want to have enough to last you through the winter. Also, a reminder, you can do it fresh. You can do this one fresh or dried. I haven't noticed any difference at all. Okay, that's it.